What would you eat if all the animals, every animal on this planet, from a cat all the way up to an elephant, you name it, they all was extinct because something in the air just wiped them off, whatever. So now we have no animals. What do you eat for protein? What do you eat for calcium? What would you eat for iron? What would you eat for protein? What would you eat? What's good, all my precious jewels? It's your favorite BW, back with another mukbang. What's going on, all my precious jewels? Okay, so today, I know you see the title, we're going to be talking about why I went vegan. Because I have a lot of people, when I go in their lives, recently been asking me, why did you go vegan? Why did you go vegan? Why did you go vegan? But before we get into that, we're going to talk about vitamin B12, which is a vitamin that all vegans take or should be taking, because we don't get vitamin B12 since we don't eat animal products. Also, I have some fruit. This is the same fruit from maybe a couple videos ago. Some water, and then there's like some little salsa you can use for your fruit. And I have a vegan burrito from my favorite restaurant, Pancho's Vegan Mexican Grill. I'm gonna put it up here. So yeah, basically what's in here, it is some rice and some vegetables and some beans for protein and some vegan asada meat. And this is only half. This is only half, okay? Because it's too big and I will go eat it out, so I already cut it. Me and my daughter pretty much sharing it, hopefully. So anyways, I want to talk about, before we start talking about, I have to take 2 of these every morning. They have them for kids. My daughter vegan. If you're new to my channel, you don't know. I have a teenage daughter. She's a vegan. And she's in a lot of my workout videos. They have the kid version, so that's the one she have. You have to take 2. So, let's get into it. This is a little salsa, like the green and red salsa, you know. So let's get into it. So, the reason why I choose to become vegan, because I had an incident that happened. I do not like this salsa. This sauce is hot. I'm just gonna put a little on the side, because honey, it will make me cry. Anyways, I had a situation. Before I get to what made me become vegan, I'm going to talk about leading up into it. Now, I was fasting every season, summer, spring, winter, fall. This whole year, I would fast for at least 2 weeks, sometimes a month, but most likely it would be 2 weeks. I always fast, cleaning out all the toxin things that I put in my body. I always fast. Well, that could be probably the reason why my body rejects a lot of animal products. For over 2 years, 2.5 years, I stopped eating. I stopped drinking. I stopped drinking cow milk. I always would buy almond milk or no milk at all. But for the most part, almond milk for, like, you know, my daughter's cereal or something like that. Or if I wanted to make, you know, food. Or if I used it for like cornbread and things like that. Well, okay. The last time I did a fast was back in August. I had just got done doing a fast for 2 weeks. Fast went away. But every time ever since August, when I tried to, you know, put animal, you know, meat back in my body, I always threw up. I always vomit. It never sat right. I felt sick a lot of times. It was always something. So I was like, you know what? Let me just try pescatarian. So for, because my fast started back, let me see. My fast was actually in July, and then it ended like the second week of August. So for like 3 weeks in August, I was doing pescatarian where I only ate fish, and a lot of vegetables and salads, you know, because that's what pescatarians eat. And I would just put fish in here and there. Well, that didn't go so well because by the second week, and let me tell you another thing, I wasn't eating large amount of fish. I was eating only 2 ounces. I mean, 4 ounces, 4 to 6 ounces of fish. Because when you're trying to lose weight, you can't be expecting to eat the same amount that you used to eat. So I will only eat 4 to 6 ounces of meat. 4 to 6 ounces of meat is about this much meat. Twice a day, lunch and dinner. I was losing weight. I lost a couple pounds from that. But at the same time, it wasn't something I liked at all. Like, at first I liked the feeling, but as time went on, my body, not that I didn't like it, my body it just wasn't accepting meat at all. It was like I would always vomit, and when I vomit, it wasn't normal. It wasn't like I was vomiting what I ate. It would always be the vegetable because I was always only eating 4 to 6 ounces of meat, 2 cups of vegetable, whether it was any type of vegetable. It could be mixed vegetable, broccoli, whatever the case may be. It wasn't working out. So this one day, now this story I already told to my older subscribers. At the time, I only had like probably 100 and maybe 60 subscribers, 150 maybe subscribers. So they know the story, but it's 370. Ooh, wait. It's about 360 of you guys who are new. So it's time to tell the story again, because I keep getting asked it. So anyways, it was crazy because it was on a Sunday night. I was eating, I made some salmon. I made a 4-ounce piece of salmon, one for me, one for my daughter. We had some mixed vegetables. And maybe 1 minute after me eating the food, I just felt real crazy, like I couldn't breathe. Now everything digested. It was like 2 minutes after dinner, but I kept feeling on my chest like, man, what's wrong? There wasn't no gas feeling, like I could barely breathe. And I was like, give me some water, give me some water. She hit my back and I'm trying to drink the water. It was ridiculous. So then finally the food came up. And when the food came up, it didn't come up as, oh, some meat, some scrambled up salmon and some vegetables. It came up as mucus and some mushed up vegetables. Mind you, this not even 10 minutes after I ate dinner. Okay, that's my cat. But mind you, this not even 10 minutes after I ate dinner. So I'm like, I was very, very lost. So I'm like, okay, something ain't right. Like, why did I throw up? Why did I vomit? And why the meat never came up? And when it did come up, it came up as mucus. But the vegetables did come up. You know, it just looked like mushed up vegetables. Okay. So now it's settling in. Now I'm trying to figure out what's really going on. You know what I mean? So let me pause for a moment. Now, I did go to school for 2 years as a medical assistant. I did graduate. I do have my high school diploma. But anyways, so I do know a lot of medical stuff. Okay. I'm like, okay, something ain't right. And you know what? I'm done. I don't care no more. So that day forward, I stopped eating meat. And the next day, I shared it on my platform. This is not my first time actually being vegan. A little bit. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is really good. It's like a, it ain't cheap though. It's like a tangy taste. It's kind of sweet and tangy. A lot of people eat it on their fruit. A lot of Hispanics do. Anyways. That was almost 5 weeks ago. Ooh. That was almost 5 weeks ago. Now, I'll post pictures. I post videos of what I eat all the time, so. So you guys get a gist of what we eat. Now, by all means, it's a lot. It's a, ooh, Lord. It's a lot you will have to know. There's stuff, I know a lot, but I don't know everything. I know a lot, but I don't know everything. And I try to tell people all the time, we have to educate ourselves about our body and things that goes on. I get people all the time, they're like, oh, wait, that's fake meat. Yeah. So is the meat that you eat from these animals. It's not always real. It's a lot of meat clone. That bill been passed back in 2008. So, as I keep saying, do the research on your food. You'll be amazed. Now, my daughter dad, who I've been with as of January, it will be 10 years. Listen, he drives for the meat industry. Okay? He's a truck driver. Only if y'all knew half the stuff that goes on with these animals and how they transport it, and I'm just leave it at that, because I can get real deep with some proof and back. Y'all know I come with receipts. So anybody that's new here, I am a receipt queen, okay? But I'm gonna let y'all have that. So people who at me and say disrespectful stuff that you guys don't really see for long, because I delete them. I delete the comments and move them away from my page. I'm telling you right now, don't say disrespectful stuff. Do not come in my comments saying things like, oh my God, you don't feed your child. I mean, only if y'all knew. Now, I'm gonna discuss this. That's real good. Meat, animal meat, is not only protein. The question is animal meat protein? Because this is my biggest question. What would you do if the world, we lost all animals? All animals got extinct. For whatever reason, the air was too polluted, they couldn't live on Earth. What would you eat? What would you eat if all the animals, every animal on this planet, from a cat all the way up to an elephant, you name it, they all was extinct because something in the air just wiped them off, whatever. So now we have no animals. What do you eat for protein? What do you eat for calcium? What would you eat for iron? What would you eat for protein? What would you eat? You know, so the question is, and the reason why I tell all my people all the time, all of my precious jewels, all of you guys to do your research, because today ain't never promised. You have to know how to survive. Our ancestors survived off crops. Oh, now we talking. What would you do? But because you're not educated enough on food and know what foods do what to keep the body functioning, you will start killing each other and probably eating each other on some cannabis type stuff, which is crazy. All because you will let society tell you that animals is the protein that we need to survive. Now, I'm almost 5 weeks in. All of my precious jewels, the whole 150 who was here before we got to where we at now, they know I've been doing it for almost 5 weeks. If that's the case, if you supposed to die or whatever, you can't live without animal meats, why am I still living? Listen, I'm not telling you to become vegan, pescatarian, anything that goes or start under the vegan umbrella. But I am telling you, educate yourself on foods that you will need for survival, because that's what this life is about. Life is about surviving and maintaining. But I became vegan because I got sick off from salmon. And from that day forward, I haven't ate any meat. If I go to McDonald's, because 90% of the McDonald's here in Vegas, 90% of the Walmarts have a McDonald's here. Have a McDonald's in the Walmart. I can go in there, say, oh, let me get a fry, and walk out. Not even think about anything else on their menu. Most of the time, I don't go either. But if I do, I'll eat a fry and walk out. It's about discipline and self-control. You gotta know how to have discipline, self-control, motivation, be determined. You have to know these things. I've been saying this stuff since I was talking about myself before I even had any subscribers. We live in a world where if you don't educate yourself, you will never know. It ain't about being woke. It ain't about being woke. It ain't about being better than someone or think you healthier than someone. It's about educating yourself. The number one rule to being healthy or dieting is always going to be consistent. How consistent are you? How consistent are you? Stop letting society tell you that you need to eat an animal to get protein, when you can go get a bag of beans for $2 to $3, and it's the same thing. You have to do your research. You need to know what vegetables, what fruits, what plants, what things give you the things you need for your body other than animals. That way, if something drastic ever happened in the world, you know how to survive. The real question, if you ain't get none from what I'm saying, the real question is, are you living to maintain, or are you living to survive? Because, like I said before, a doctor can fail a test. The state test in whichever state he lives in over 50 times. And at one time, he get a 75, 80% and pass, he's a doctor. So if you think everything he tell you is 100% right, you're rudely mistaken. Listen. Stop taking the easy way out. Stop being lazy. Stop living to maintain on earth. Live to survive. And when I say live to survive, I mean live to survive. When I mean that means you learn all you can learn. Get in the books, internet, whatever it is that you can find information about what you want to know about the human body. Stop living to maintain on earth. That's exactly what doctors do. They prescribe you medicine so you can maintain coming back to them for more. Stop living to maintain. It's the difference. Hope y'all took some out of this. That's pretty much all I got for y'all. I'm about to get up out of here. I don't want to hold y'all too much longer. Hope y'all learned something from this. And before we leave, we always leave on a positive message. If you want to be different, you must think outside the box. It's your favorite BBW. I'm getting ready to get up out of here. Please enjoy y'all weekend. Stay safe, stay positive. And remember, if you want to be different, you must think outside the box. I'm up out of here.